Okay, guy's wife cheated on him with an alpha. What do I do? So I'm gonna actually read it. I'm gonna change the name and some of the details because I'm not wanting to dime out this person. But random asked me a question, and actually, subscribe to my channel, like the videos, share them, and if you have questions, you can message me. I do coaching. Sometimes I can answer a question though on a video or quickly. I've done that. A lot of my videos are inspired by questions from other men and women. So feel free to send those questions. If I can't, if I got too much and I can't answer, I can't. But if I can, I will. And so it's a good way to maybe point you in the right direction. But anyway, so message reads: I have a situation, married 10 years, has 4 kids, caught wife cheating with 6'4" muscled alpha Chad. I confronted the bastard yesterday. My wife is depressed because I broke them up. I scared the guy away. I lost frame. It started as an alpha player in my younger days. Now became overweight. Beta provider workhorse. Okay, we talk about that in other videos, right? I became so overweight, I got man boobs real bad. I stupidly got surgery to get it removed, but instead I got butchered. I'm still on track to lose weight and getting the natural way. In my wife's eyes, hard to read what I got here. In my wife's eyes, I lower sexual market value to the Chad. So in his wife's side, he's in his wife's perspective, he's a lower sexual market value than the Chad she was sleeping with. Is there a path out of this, or should I cut my losses? All right. So this is a good one. I wanted to do this because I talk about this dynamic all the time, which is women in their younger years fucking Chads, riding the cock carousel, and then settling down with a nice guy because those beta provider needs come into the forefront. So when they're in their mid to late 20s, sometimes early 30s, depending on their behavior, they will settle down, but they're settling with a guy that they're not as attracted to as the alpha Chads that they slept with in their past or that they think they can get. It's really more the nice guy that they can secure resources from, and they think they're making the right decision. That's what social conditioning tells them to do, and social conditioning told this guy to follow this imperative as well, be the nice guy, be the provider, all that stuff, I'm sure, and that's what us men are told, and men are doing what they're told. They're being the nice guy, beta male provider, workhorse, let's take care of her, take care of the kids, and they stop taking care of themselves. They stop being that alpha guy that guy that she fell in love with, or that guy that women would want to fall in love with, and they started being putting all their efforts and sacrificing themselves for her sexual imperative and for the children. And once they do that, they become a tool, a beta provider, workhorse, and are effectively discarded, as we can see here. Cheating rates are out of control, and this is what women tend to do and how they tend to do it. And if they're not just cheating, if you weren't running into cheating 14, 12 years, 10 years, whatever later, usually around between the 7 to 10 year mark is usually when they mate switch. 70% of divorces are initiated by women, and they're initiated usually between 7 and 10 years. So that's the pattern. They realize they've had their couple kids. Those kids have hit the milestones. And they think, gosh, I'm not attracted to this guy. What am I going to do with the rest of my life? And then they discard him. Forever is not a thing with women. Commitments don't mean anything more than how they feel at the time. All right. So anyway, that's the synopsis. And this is what happens. This is kind of why I do this, actually. Started off with a lot of military guys and then ended up, just everybody finding the same common trends. The trend that this gentleman's going through, and so this is what happens. And so I'm glad you contacted me, dude, instead of sucking out a barrel, when you're 45, 50 years old or something, which is what happens. Men kill themselves 5 times the rate of females, and this is exactly why. Okay, so Now, the short answer to your question, is this thing salvageable? Okay, when somebody effectively breaks the commitment and cheats, all right, no. Okay, that's the answer, no. All right, now, I'm going to retract this a little bit. People can sometimes repair relationships after infidelity. People can sometimes get back together after infidelity. That being said, though, the relationship as you know it today was over when she decided to sleep with somebody else. Okay? And again, we're not talking about other structured relationships, poly situations, different things, but when you've broken the commitment and that agreement, there's a set of conditions and standards that you're in a commitment and that you made that vow under and that she made that vow under. Once she breaks that set of conditions and standards, that contract is null and void. Now, that's just contract stuff, but even from an emotional, mental perspective, it's now over, okay? And you have to proceed as if it's over. If it's salvageable, she has to now see you as the alpha guy she wants to be with. Not as the beta provider, not as the good dad, but as the alpha guy that she wants to get slammed by, right? She went to get her pussy slammed by 6'4" alpha guy, okay? She's going to have to want to get her pussy slammed by you more than that guy for her to survive. That is the brass tacks reality of it. And I know that that's not a comfortable thing to hear, and I'm sorry about that. I don't think you came to me, though, to get bullshitted around, so I'm going to tell you the truth, you know? And it's a terrible situation, but, I mean, if her hindbrain drive sees this guy as better, sees this guy as more alpha, sees this guy as the guy she wants to get her pussy slammed by, then she's not going to want to be with you. She'll be with you for resources. She'll be with you because she can't do any better. She'll be with you because of the kids. There are a number of reasons she'll be with you for, but it won't be the reason you want, which is genuine desire. And I don't know if you've had genuine desire before or not, okay? 80% of men out there are not alpha men. 80% are beta. Now, I believe every dude has the capacity or ability to become alpha, but that's just not how it works. And even out of the 20% alpha males, there can be problems and flaws with their behavior too. So it's not perfect, right? But most guys don't know what genuine desire from a woman feels like. They know what transactional sex feels like. Even when they have that girlfriend that loves them, it's all the beta reasons they love them, and they offer sex for the exchange of the relationship and the emotions. It's not that burning desire to get smashed. Do you know what I'm saying? And you, because you're a dude, okay, just as every other dude out there, we measure whether a woman loves us or not based on admiration and respect and based on genuine sexual desire. That is how we determine whether she really loves us in the way that we want to be loved in a marriage. So it is up to her to decide that that's how she feels and to gravitate towards you. Okay? There is no amount of gaming and bullshit you're going to do with her. All of that at the point that she's made the decision to cheat, all of that game and stuff that I can help guys with. I can help you with how to game women. I can help you with how to game your wife, you know, if you're out there and that's what you need help with. How, you know, and to be more attractive, desirable. And all game is communication. But she has reached now, she has beta-tized you in her head so much that she has reached a point of no return where she decides to get slammed by another guy, okay? Once she chooses another guy over you, even if she made the wrong choice, it's over, okay? It is over. You go back to that and pine for her and try to work it out, you're basically a fucking cuck, okay? She will never respect you, never have that respect and admiration or genuine desire for you if you do that. So the trick and the thing is you have to get your fucking life back. I don't care if you have 30 kids, okay? This is what you have to do. And this sucks balls because now your whole life as you know it is upside down and destroyed. Your life is effectively destroyed. Okay, you've allowed and do whatever. I don't want to say you allowed it because I mean you're definitely fucked over here. But you had some control over it, okay? But what happened was your life has been destroyed through decisions you made and through trust you had in people that you shouldn't have trusted, and that's what happened. All right. So now that your life is destroyed, you have to put it back together. Now, here's the good news, though. When you put it back together, it's going to be fucking better. All right. Because the life you had before was shit anyway. Because you were a beta male, placating and workhorsing for some chick who obviously didn't appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And so, and I'm going to guess and gather that her genuine desire was not there for you like another woman would have for you. Another younger, hotter, better woman would have genuine desire for you. All right? And so what you need to do is you need to not worry about women right now and definitely not worry about this bitch. All you do is you tell her, look, you made that decision, it's over. And get out. All right, that's it. Now, there's a number of things to do. And I'm going to recommend, he's not inexpensive, all right, but I'll recommend Richard Cooper as far as coaching for getting through the divorce machine. You might want to look into coaching with him for that. I help guys all the time with this stuff, but I mean, he's up on the divorce machine stuff in some different ways, and so am I, but he's just a good resource for that part. What you need to do is you need a roadmap to get your fucking life back, okay, which involves separation. At the very least, it involves separation. Probably eventual divorce, but separation is the first thing. And don't live in the same house. Separation, different houses, as quickly as you can, all right? And the reason is that is because you need, even though women are not your priority right now, getting a life back together is your priority. She needs to understand that you have the ability and options to get other women. She just needs to understand that. And if you're living in the same house and playing house with her and the kids, then she doesn't think that she doesn't see you as a sexual being and that you could get other women. So there is no push or draw for her to try to see you as a sexual person, you know what I mean? So you got to get out. You got to get at least separated, living wise, and you got to work out an arrangement with the kids. The first thing you do isn't necessarily even coaching; it's getting a good lawyer. Okay, a good divorce attorney in your area that protects men is like worth its fucking weight in gold. All right, find a guy that's not going to tie you up in courts and continue, and propagate a conflict so that his billable hours go up. Find a guy who's really good and who's going to protect your ass. Because that guy has seen this situation over and over and over again, and he's going to advise you on a personal level as well as the legal and professional level how to get out of it. That's what you have to do. I don't know what your money or resources scenario is like, but that's step one, okay, is get a good attorney and roadmap your way out of it through. I recommend a coach, okay? I do coaching as well. I can coach you on getting your shit back together and your life back together. I'm not the expert on the divorce machine. I'm going to defer you to your attorney for that, all right? And Rich, again, has been good with that too. And I'll also recommend Rich's community, depending on your financial situation. I don't know what it is. Rich has a community called The 1%. Again, his name is Richard Cooper, Entrepreneurs in Cars. Look that up and go from there, because there's a lot of guys in that community who have been through the same thing too. It is a pay to play. I think it's up to like $40 a month, if I remember correctly. It just comes out automatically for me, so I don't know what it is. But that could be worth it. To ask questions there, get advice from other men who've been through it. So there's a number of avenues for you. But the answer is that you have to get out, okay? Because here's the thing. She has to decide on her own volition that you're worth a shit and that she wants to get her pussy slammed by you and not by a 6'4" guy, or not by this guy, or not by every fucking Chad she thinks she can find at the bar. She has to decide that you're the best she can do and the best she's had. She may never decide that. Okay? Now, none of this is a testament on who you are, because we don't seek validation from women. Their opinions are subjective, and who gives a fuck? Okay? Find another younger, hotter model that will see you as better than the 6'4" guy, because you've kept your frame in that relationship versus lost your frame in the other one. All right? You're dealing with a scenario where you've lost frame and you've allowed her to beta-tize you. It's very hard to come back from that. The only way to come back from that is to work on you. Okay? That's the only way. So the only way is you get out. You have to break that paradigm by breaking it and getting out. If a chick, I don't care if you're married, not married, or what the situation is, you pack a fucking bag and you walk out of that place. or you go to whatever, and sometimes it's not. I know it's not the easiest answer when you got 5 kids, but even if it's you just grab your shit and you walk out and stay at a friend's house for a week until you develop your plan, all right? But this is effectively over. Her lifestyle is over. Do not be protective over her. Be protective over the children. Your instinct will be to protect her because you've been beta providing and protecting her for this long, and that is your hindbrain drive to protect the baby maker. Don't fucking do it, because her drive is not to protect you. Her drive is to protect herself first and then the kids, okay? So you protect the kids. If you do things and allow things for her, like payments and stuff like that, it's because of the children. Don't rationalize this now and bullshit yourself. It's because of the children. It's not because you're protecting her and her life. If you could take custody of all those kids, put them in a nanny, and leave her out in the fucking dust, then do it. All right? I'm telling you, you got to go straight savage with this. Because a bitch who does that to you and does that to dad, okay, is probably, I don't know what the situation is, but she's probably not the best mom either, right? Now, hopefully someday you guys can be, amicable later, okay? Maybe, she does some personal growth, but she's not going to do personal growth because you stuck around as the beta guy, allowing her to get away with it. She needs her life to catastrophically be over from her actions, okay? Right now, she resents you from breaking up the thing with Chad. Like, you got to be fucking kidding me right now, right? There's, so she's not even looking at herself and the consequences of her actions. She hasn't felt that yet. Right now, shit is still your fault. That's amazing to me. It's incredible, right, that they'll do that. So, don't allow it, okay? Don't argue with her. Don't get into fights with her. Just fucking go, right? Now, protect the kids as much as you can and go. Talk to an attorney as far as particulars of how to do that, all right? You're not in the great scenario, but by fucking penalty of, it's better that you live in a car, okay, which I know people who've done this and still slayed women, all right? It's better that you're living in a car and getting your life back together than living in a house with somebody who cucks you. That's just the way it is. Now, here's what could happen. You're hitting the gym. You got a little fucked up from surgery. Well, guess what? Put some muscle on, get a little leaner, and now some scars and some even shit will still look hot. Trust me, it doesn't matter, okay? Got guys who've gotten injured out in combat, and, chicks fucking love it, all right? So, whatever, you know what I mean? Got a little botched on surgery, gives a fuck, all right? Get your body in order. Get your looks in order. Get your money in order, if it's not, okay? Start getting your shit in order and focus on you. Take all the pain that you have from this and use it. Do not waste this pain. Use it. Put the pain towards being better, okay? And you're going to be better for you. Not for her, but for you. If there is any chance at all, and the percentage is so low that you need to approach it as if there isn't, but if there is any chance at all for her to want you back, it's going to be because you're a better version of you, okay? You're the alpha version of you. And even as you improve yourself, whether you coach with me, coach someone else, read some materials that I've referenced, whatever you do, okay, as you get better, you're going to get better with women too. As you're financially better, more stable, and this thing kind of stabilizes, you're going to be better with women. And then when you become better at handling women, communicating with women, and being with women, if there's any chance with her, she's going to see that too. And any interaction she has with her, you're going to interact with her better. And then that's going to, maybe change those perceptions. Don't do anything to change your perceptions. Do it for you, okay? That being said, if there is because I know what happens. You hold on to hope that this could work out or whatever, and you're not going to fucking listen to me probably. I'm just saying because I've been experienced with this. You might not listen to me, and you might fucking just try to stick it out and blah fucking blah, because it's kind of easier, you know what I mean, if it does work out because of all the money tied up and the kids and everything. But I'm fucking telling you, don't do that shit, because here, look, this is why I'm giving you that little bit of hope. If there is any chance for it to work, and I will tell you from situations where I've seen it work, it's because the guy is fundamentally different, all right? And she is fundamentally different as well. And so both individuals have to be different, which means that you have to walk away from that relationship. That is over. If you guys happen to link up in the future and you end up trying something and it ends up working out, it's only going to work because it's a different relationship altogether. It's not the old relationship that you're not taking the trash out and picking through the trash. Do you know what I'm saying? You're moving on and you're going to be a better dude. And the only way it works is if she works and tries and chases and puts in the effort to get you back. That's the only way it works. And she does it in a manner where she has genuine desire, not fucking, I want your wallet back. I want dad back. You understand? So thanks for hitting me up. Thanks for the message. I hope that this video is going to help you and point you in the right direction. You have to get out of this, dude. Once she chooses another man, the only option is see you later, and do it with indifference and impunity. Don't do it with anger and upset and, blubbering shit. Just fucking walk like the strongest guy on the fucking earth who gives zero fucks, okay? That's how you have to do it. I know you're going to give a fuck, and I know you're going to be upset, and I know that shit's going to happen, but she doesn't get to see you upset anymore. She doesn't get your emotions. That was the gift that you gave her when you were together. She doesn't get that stuff anymore, okay? So you walk away, all right? That's what you're going to do. You're going to get your roadmap, get your attorney, and you're going to walk away, okay? And again, I'm available for coaching. If you got additional questions, message me. And we want to set up some coaching with me. That's cool. I'll help you out. I can help you get your life back together, get shit on track. As far as navigating the divorce machine, though, I'm going to be limited on that part because that is more of an attorney thing. I suggested Rich for that because he does a lot of work on that angle. Other things too, if you haven't read Rational Male series, right, Rollo Tomasi, read that. Anybody on the Rule Zero panel is good for a reference. You have me as a reference, obviously, too. So these are things you can get started to get your daily dose of bettering yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's it, dude. Let me know what I can do to help. If there's anything else I can do. And, shit will get better. Don't worry. Seems fucked now. Shit will improve. Once you take your life back, dude, you'll never give it away again. I promise that. All right, thanks for tuning in. Anybody has questions, hit me up privately. I might be able to answer it for you in this format. If you need coaching, hit me up, but I'm very limited due to my deployment here in another country outside of the United States. And if you like the content, please subscribe. I need to get more subscribers so I can help more men out, just like this gentleman that sent me a message. All right, thanks again.